Hi, Tam here. Sleep is one of the least understood physiological functions of the human body. It is the one subject in the field of medicine that is the least studied, the least understood. We don't even know how many hours exactly is the optimal amount of time for a human being to sleep. Traditionally, they used to tell us, you need 8 hours of sleep. But I always knew, ever since I was a little kid, that it was complete BS. Look at the animal kingdom, mammals. The North American bat sleeps 21 hours a day, 22 hours a day even. Why? The koala bear down in Australia sleeps 20 hours a day. That's enormous. But then the bear, the grizzly bear, the polar bears, they sleep much less than that. Why? And then talking about bears, the brown bear will hibernate for 4 months. In Africa, the African elephant only sleeps 2 hours a day. And yet the African elephant lives a very long life and has an excellent memory. And then comes us, humans. Massive variations of sleep through humanity. Some people will sleep for about 8-9 hours a day and wake up refreshed. For these people, anything less than 8 hours, they will wake up exhausted. Other humans need only 4 or 5 hours a day, and they wake up refreshed, invigorated. Anything more than 5 hours, and they wake up tired. My sleeping pattern has always been the strangest. Already back in primary school, my parents were fine. They knew that I only needed about 5 hours of sleep and then I'd be fine. In high school, same situation. In fact, I would only need about 3 to 4 hours of sleep a day. At the maximum, 4 hours and a half. And I was fine. I'll go to bed around 2 o'clock in the morning. My parents would say, no, look, it's time to go to bed now. So I'll go to sleep. I'll go to my room, but I wouldn't sleep. I'd stay in bed and I'd be reading. Reading books, man. You're done with your homework, so you end up reading The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas, or some classics like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, or things like that, until 2 in the morning, and still wake up at 5 o'clock and get ready to school and be refreshed and be as busy as a bee during the entire day at school, and after school still have time to do sports. I was playing football, soccer for some, I was doing judo. I would still have time for all those activities. Do my homework, watch a movie, watch a bit of TV, and again, go to bed at a certain time just to please my parents. But while in bed, carry on reading the book I was reading the night before. And in medical school, now it became very interesting, because I thought me going to medical school, I will get access to knowledge that was not available in regular libraries on the internet, like from the medical libraries. I would get books on sleep and discover the real meaning and the physiology of sleep, and why do we sleep, and how is sleeping working, and why do some people sleep less or more than others. But no, nothing like that. The books on sleeps were poor. Internet, poor. Throughout my medical school, I would sleep between 4 hours and 10 minutes to 4 hours and 30 minutes. But I would never sleep more than 4 hours and 30 minutes. No matter what, after 4 hours and 30 minutes, I would naturally wake up. No alarm clock needed. On the day of writing my exams, it's funny that, when you're very, very busy academically or intellectually, when you're thinking and memorizing things, and you have a deadline, you have to meet a certain target. At these times of extreme stress, your mind explodes and you want to do a million things. It's at these times that, you're studying, you listen to classical music, all of a sudden you want to learn more about the classics, about the life of Beethoven, the life of Mozart, the life of Chevalier, the life of Vivaldi, and all those. You end up reading their stories, memorizing their symphonies, their orchestras and stuff like that. All of a sudden, you're learning about history, about geopolitical stuff, about mechanics, about geography. It's at these times that your mind is so active that you end up doing so many different things at the same time. The more your brain is busy, the more your brain is going to branch out to do many different things. That's a fact. On the day of writing my exams, I would usually not sleep that day or sleep 1 hour and a half before the exams. Then write my exam. I would now pay the price right after my exam. And what would happen is that I would then go to sleep. So I'd finish writing, say, at 12 noon. Go get some food, then go to my room and go to sleep. I'd say around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I tell myself, okay, it's 1 o'clock, I'll sleep just a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. So 5 hours, that's good. And this is what would happen. Say we're writing on a Monday. Write my exams, finish around 12 noon, go to sleep, planning to wake up at around 6 o'clock p.m. I'd sleep and I'd wake up and it'd be sunset. So it'd be, say, 7 p.m. I mean, depending on the season, right? So I wake up, say, at 7 o'clock and sunset is about to start. And I think, oh, I overslept a bit. I wanted to wake up at 6. It's 7 o'clock. All right. Oh, well, let's go grab something to eat. I'd wake up feeling fantastic, rejuvenated, re-energized. I would feel unbelievable. The colors of the outdoors, the flowers, the plants, the trees, the sunset, they will just be brighter. It would be a beautiful day, and I would just walk around thinking, man, that was a good sleep. And I leave my room, leave my residence, the student res, and as I would be walking towards the restaurant, towards the cafeteria, as we used to call it, friends would see me and say, hey man, it's been forever, man. Did you go home? Did you just come back? I'd be like, what are you talking about, man? Say, yeah, because look, we haven't seen you since yesterday, man. I was wondering, did you go home right after writing and you're only coming back now? Or where did you go? And I'd be confused. And I think, listen, man, I just finished my exams at 12, went to bed around 2, and now I'm awake. It's not like it's that long. And they said, no, man, we wrote yesterday. Today is Tuesday evening. And I'd be amazed. I would be amazed. And that happened probably more than 8-10 times. I'm going to bed on a Monday around 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sleep the entire afternoon, the entire night, until morning, the entire morning, the entire afternoon again, and wake up on the Tuesday around 7-8 p.m. Sleeping 30 hours. That was unbelievable. And I would tell my closest friends that, and they'd be like, man, you slept 30 hours non-stop? I said, yeah. I went to bed yesterday, and I'm surprised. And that's when I started to sleep even more. But how is it even possible to sleep for 30 hours? Cheers.